Are you a privateer out there that wants to race a competitive two-stroke, low cost to maintain at the Nationals? You can't. Here's why. I know I said that they're easy to maintain because they're two-strokes. They've been known to not blow up as fast, and the parts are kind of cheaper for them. But this thing starts off at 10 grand, so it might not be really true anymore. It's more of a nostalgia bike. However, these damn things are the lifeblood of the sport. It's kind of what started the sport. You had the 500s, and it's pretty cool that KTM is building such a motorcycle. It does suck that if you want to have a big bore, badass two-stroke that's up to date in 2023, you can't go race the Nationals and get contingency or anything for it. You could race the amateurs in the open class, but you can't go show up at the premier stage, which is silly. Man, it's a pretty looking bike. I don't like a lot of the white, but it's technically a KTM and gas, so you could have whatever color you want. And the reason why is, again, it's the silly rules that haven't changed for a long time. 450 class engine displacement, 150 cc's to 250 cc's. Who in their right mind would go race, try to qualify for a 450 national on a 150? Might as well just be out there on an 85, like that shouldn't even be in the rules. This needs to be updated because that's just silly. And same thing, 0 to 125 cc. So I guess you could sign up on a 50 cc. I don't know why I just made myself laugh there. It's like that old, MX First ATV, the little 50s that could do like 90 miles an hour. I don't know. Maybe you could sign up on a Pitster Pro. I'm sure that'll look professional, right? Could you imagine going through tech inspection with this itty-bitty motorcycle, then being like, what the fuck? You'd be like, no, I'm here to kick some fucking ass, man. My elbows go up to their foot pegs. Like, I'm ready to do this. My elbows are going to, make them do false neutral on the start. All kidding aside, talking with guys at MX Sports, they say that the new KTM isn't homologated, and basically they just need to put an application into MX Sports and AMA Pro Racing to get approved. And they're all for lifting this to changing it to 300 cc's, but it probably won't happen till the fall when the series is over with. And at that time, Gas will probably have a 300, and Husky will probably have a 300 as well. So we'll continue the lineup there. We haven't quite transitioned to electric bikes. Yes, it is happening, but that's probably 5-10 years down the road. It's cool that they're using old technology and they're kind of beefing it up a little bit. And, we now have a big bore two-stroke, but it does suck that you can't go have this competitive motorcycle race against 450s. Not saying that two-strokes are ever really competitive against four-strokes. However, having a big bore 250, I bet that thing hauls ass. At least from what I've heard and what I've seen on the internet, it does haul ass. And that's the reason is KTM just hasn't asked for approval, and their MX Sports is talking with KTM to see if what they want to do. I can't believe that they don't want to do something, so they're probably going to do something, because why in the hell would you spend all the R&D on a new bike if you can only really race it at the amateur nationals? Granted, a lot of people race the amateur nationals, but you want to have at least some representation on the big stage. And where is that right now? Well, that's the U.S. Lucas Oil Pro Motocross National. So it kind of blows my mind that they didn't even already have these conversations in order to get this bike in there and approved, because I know a bunch of privateers that would hop on this shit right away. And truthfully, I also know some privateers that when you go race a 250, you big bore the shit out of it anyway. You stroke it, you do what you can because you're already at a disadvantage, and who's going to tear you down? It costs money to tear you down. That's a whole other interesting topic, but I am digressing. Anyway, wanted to let you know it's not allowed, right? But chances are it's probably going to be allowed. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I know everybody is a big two-stroke fan, the bada, 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 wada-da-da-da, wada-da-da-da. You know, I love the way those things sound. I particularly don't like mixing gas, but it smells cool. Smells damn cool. I'd rather just sit there and sniff the, oh yeah, man, you got some good gas here, you know? Like, I just would like to just hang out at the races just to get high, you know? Bra, wa, da, 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 oh.